Hello everyone. I hope you all are keeping good health. Today we will start with right angled triangles. Now, what are right angled triangles? Here, this is a triangle in which you can see one angle is 90 degree. Yes. So, if in a triangle one angle is 90 degree, then you will term it as right angled triangle. In a right angle triangle, the sides have special names. The side opposite to the right angle is called hypotenuse. We will represent it by capital H. And the other two sides are known as legs of the right angled triangle. As the legs are perpendicular to each other, so one is perpendicular, that is P, and the other is base, that is capital B. In right angled triangle, we use Pythagoras property. Now, as per Pythagoras property, in a right angled triangle, the hypotenuse square is sum of square of the other two sides. That is, h square is equal to p square plus b square. So if the triangle is right angle triangle, we can use this formula to find one of the missing side of right angled triangle. If the Pythagoras property holds, then the triangle must be right angled. So if you want to prove whether the given triangle is right angled or not, just check whether it holds Pythagoras property or not. If it, then it is a right angle triangle. If it not, then it is not a right angle triangle. In a right angle triangle, the longest side is the hypotenuse. So always keep it in mind, in any right angle triangle, the hypotenuse, that is h, happens to be the longest side. So while checking if the dimensions are given to you and you are supposed to check whether the triangle is right angled or not, take the longest length as hypotenuse and the leftover as perpendicular and base, and just apply the Pythagoras property. If it is true, then it is right angle triangle, else it is not. Moving to exercise 6.5, question number 1. In question number 1, it's given PQR is a triangle right angled at P. So while drawing the triangle, we have to keep it in mind that at right angle we have to mark P and the rest of the vertex will be QR. If PQ is equals to 10 cm and PR equals to 24 cm, find QR. So out of the three sides of a right angle triangle, one is missing. So as I told you, we will use Pythagoras property as the triangle is right angle triangle. First, we will draw the triangle. It will help you out to form the equation and solve. So this is a right angle triangle which is right angled at P. Other vertices are Q and R. As per the question, PQ is 10 cm and PR is 24 cm. Here we can say PQ as perpendicular P and PR as base, that is B. We are supposed to find QR, which is the longest side or opposite to right angle, that is H. So we will use Pythagoras theorem or property, which is H square is equals to P square plus B square. Putting the values on the right hand side, in place of P we will put 10, in place of B we will put 24. So we will get 10 square plus 24 square. 10 square means multiplying 10 two times. We will get the answer as 100. 24 square means multiply 24 two times. You will get the answer as 576. Adding the 2, you will get the answer as 676. Now we have to find a number whose square is 676. Now, as 576 is a square of 24, so 676 will be the square of a number which is greater than 24. Now, greater than 24 is 25. It can't have 676 as the ones digit is 6. Now going to check 26. Yes, ones digit is 6. We will get 6 in the ones digit in the square. So we will check 26 into 26. And yes, it is 676. So we can write H square as 26 square in place of 676. Cancelling square from both the side, you will get H as 26. H means QR here, which we're supposed to find. So finally, we can write the answer statement as QR is equals to 26 centimeter. Make sure to mark the unit. Moving to question number 2. ABC is a triangle, right angled at C. Now when we will draw the triangle, we will mark C at right angle. Again, if AB is 25 centimeter and AC is 7 centimeter, find BC. First we will draw the triangle. It will be easy for us to understand what is given to us, whether H, P or B. Now as it is right angled at C, so here given values are AB. AB is the longest side, that is H. AC, here it's a perpendicular. BC, which we are supposed to find, it's a base. Again using the same theorem, H square is equals to P square plus B square. Putting the values over here. Now we are supposed to find the value of B. So what we will do is we will shift this 7 square to the other side. We can solve it also before shifting. Right now I am shifting it. So B square you will get it as 25 square minus 7 square. Square of 25 is 625 and square of 7 is 49. Subtracting the 2, you will get the answer as 576. And this is a square of 24. Cancelling square from both the sides, you will get B as 24. We can write the final answer statement as BC is equals to 24 centimeter. Moving to question number 3. Here in this question, a condition is given to you. A 15-meter long ladder reached a window 12 meter high from the ground on placing it against a wall at a distance A. So, AB is a hypotenuse here. That is, AB is a ladder here, which we are placing it against a wall, and it is reaching a window at A, which is 12 meter high from the ground. We have to find the distance of the foot of the ladder from the wall, that is BC, which is given to you as A. A is a variable here. We are supposed to find the value of A here. Again, by using Pythagoras theorem, H square is equals to P square plus B square. Putting the values here, yes, in place of B, we can put A. A is a variable. As we are supposed to find the value of a, shifting 12 square, we will get a square as 15 square minus 12 square. Putting the values, 15 square means 225, 12 square means 144. Cancelling the two, when you will subtract them, you will get the answer as 81. And 81 is a square of 9. So a square is 9 square. Cancelling square from both the side, you will get a as 9. That is, we can write the answer statement as the distance of the foot of the ladder from the wall is 9 meter. Question number 4. Now, till here, till question number 3, one side was missing and we were using Pythagoras theorem to find out the missing side. Now in question number 4, all the 3 sides are given to you. We have to check whether the sides are of right angle triangle or not. Again, to check it out, we will use the Pythagoras theorem. And for that, you have to find out the square of all the sides. So here, we will find the square of all the sides. Once the square is calculated, now we will check whether the Pythagoras theorem is true or not. I hope you all know how to find out the square. Just multiply the given number by itself. Yes. Now, 6.5 is the biggest one. So we will consider it as a hypotenuse. Now you will add the rest to squares. And yes, what you will see here is the square sum of rest 2 is equal to the square of the third one. That is, Pythagoras theorem is true here. So we can say that the triangle is right-angled triangle. Next, second set. Again, the longest one will be the hypotenuse. Find out the square of all the 3 sides given to you. Add the rest to squares. Here you will see that 4 plus 4, that is adding square of both the side, you will not get the square of the longest one. So it is not a right angle triangle. Third set, again decimal numbers are there. Find out square of 1.5. Now in the answer, the point will be after 2 digits from right. Find out the square next. Again the next square. Again the longest one is 2.5 here. So we will add the rest 2 squares and we will check whether it is equal to the square of the longest side or not. So yes, the square of the 2 sides left is equal to the square of the longest sides. So this is a right angle triangle. Moving to question number 5. A tree is broken at a height of 5 meters from the ground. So this is the height of the tree left, that is 5 meters. And the part which is broken, it touches the ground at a distance of 12 meters from the base of the tree. Yes, so this longest side is the broken part and this tree is making 90 degrees with the ground. Again, as per the diagram, we are supposed to find the hypotenuse here. So, hypotenuse we are supposed to find, perpendicular is given to us, base is given to us. As in the question it's given, you have to find the original height. Original height means the height of a tree before breaking. So it will be the part which is broken plus the part which is left. So first you will find AB by Pythagoras theorem. H square is equals to P square plus B square. Putting the values here, P as 5, B as 12. Find out the square. 5 square means 25. 12 square means 144. Adding the 2, you will get 169. And 169, it's a square of 13. Cancelling square from both the sides, we will get h as 13. This is a hypotenuse, but we are supposed to find the original height. That is the combination of these two, AC and AB. So we will add these two and we will get the final height of the tree. So the original height of the tree, we will write it as 18 meter. Question number 6. Angle Q and R are 25 degree and 65 degree given to you. The third angle is not clear to you. Write which of the following is true. Now this property, as per the statements, we are using Pythagoras property. So first we have to check whether the triangle is right angled or not. For that we will find out the third missing angle by using angle sum property in a triangle PQR. Angle P plus angle Q plus angle R should be equals to 180 degree. As per angle sum property, all the angles should be equal to 180 degree. The sum of all the angles should be equals to 180 degree. Putting the values here, we will get Q as 25, R as 65. Adding the two, we will get the answer as 90 degree equals to 180 degree. Shifting it, we will get the answer as 90 degree. So yes, this is a right angle triangle at P. So as it is right angled at P, so the opposite side, that is QR, will act as a hypotenuse here. And the rest of the two sides, you can consider them as legs. One will be your perpendicular, one will be your base. Now as per the statements given to you in first, second and third, after applying Pythagoras theorem, you will first find out the sum of square of legs is equals to square of hypotenuse. It will match to second. So in the answer we will write second is true. 7. Find the perimeter of the rectangle whose length is 40 cm and the diagonal is 41 cm. Now to find out the perimeter of a rectangle, the formula is 2 into length plus breadth. Means other than length, the breadth should be clear to you. But here instead of breadth, diagonal value is given to you. Now this is a rectangle and this rectangle, the sides are 90 degree. They are at right angled. First we will consider only the one of the triangle. Let it be ADC. Now here as per the given value, hypotenuse is clear to you. And the base is clear to you, and we are supposed to find the perpendicular here. By using Pythagoras property, just put the values here. Yes, shifting 40 square, you will get the answer as 1681 minus 1600. That is 81. Again 81 is a square of 9. Cancelling square, you will get the value of AD as 9. That is now the value of breadth is clear. The length was already given to you. Now we can find the perimeter. By using the formula 2 into length plus breadth. Putting the value of length as 40 centimeter and breadth as 9. Adding the 2, you will get the answer as 2 in the bracket 49. No sign between the value 2 and the bracket. Means we are supposed to multiply them. We will get the answer as 98 centimeter. This is your final answer for the perimeter of a rectangle. Next, we are supposed to find the perimeter of a rhombus here and the diagonals are given to you. Now what is rhombus? Rhombus, all the sides are equal and here the sides are not at right angle, but the diagonals are at right angle. Mark the intersection as O. Here the diagonals are crossing each other at O and they are bisecting each other. It means both the parts are equal. So there are 4 triangles. We will consider any one triangle to find out the value of side, to get the value of perimeter. Let the triangle be DOC. Now in the triangle DOC, it is right angled at O. So the opposite side is DC, which will be acting as hypotenuse here. One of the side is OC. It is 8 centimeter. But it's not given to you in the question. In the question, it's given AC is 16. One of the diagonal is 16. Let it consider it as AC. So his AC is 16 and OC is half of it. So OC will be 8. Then the other diagonal is 30 centimeter. As the second is 30, so half of it is 15. So like this, we can find out the value of OC and OD, that are the sides of the triangle we are considering right now. Now the third side is missing. To find out the value, we will use Pythagoras property. As per Pythagoras property, here hypotenuse is CD and the other two sides are OC and OD. So your statement will be CD square is equals to OC square plus OD square. Putting the values here, we will get CD square as 8 square plus 15 square. Square of 8 is 64. Square of 15 is 225. Adding the 2, it's 289, which is a square of 17. Cancelling the square, you will get CD as 17. That is, sides of rhombus has a value 17 centimeter. Now, as the side is clear, we can find the perimeter by using the formula 4S. 4S is the perimeter of rhombus. 4S means we are supposed to multiply the side with 4. Multiply 4 with 17. You will get the answer as 68 centimeter, which is the final value, that is perimeter of the rhombus. Thank you everyone. God bless you all. That's all in this video.